Okay, so here we are with our fourth match in these queues, and we're on the play, which is exactly what we want. And this hand looks great. Actually, this is very cool. We have a very aggressive hand. If we get a third land, we're looking at some serious bushwhack. So any third land or a Burning Tree Emissary, and we are going to be going to town on turn 3. So great hand. So again, we play the Scalding Tarn first because we know what we're going to get, a Stomping Ground. This leaves us the ability to fetch for basics with like Wooded Foothills if we wanted to when the time comes. Maybe we're playing against Burn, which we might actually be here. Monastery Swiftspear looks like it could be Burn. So now we are incentivized to go get basics. So we might actually end up seeing us get wow, what a lucky draw. Okay, this is the gambler's deck, man. So we're probably just gonna grab a I guess we would get a is a mountain or a forest are both equally likely. I think we can just get a mountain because we just have a higher count of red spells. So go ahead and go grab a mountain, right? Is that crazy? Yes, I'm gonna go get a mountain. Okay, so we get to do the fun thing where we swing 8 on turn 2. Alright. The old play, the 2-card combo, put you at 12 and pass. This doesn't mean we win by any stretch of the imagination. They could easily have some decent removal spells, and then we're in a bad situation with this Swiftspear and stuff. Depends on what they have. If they're stuck on one land, we're in a decent position. We're going to be highly favored if they miss their land drop here. It's actually looking like, yeah, they missed their land drop. So we're starting to look like we should have grabbed a forest with all these green spells. So I'm just going to go ahead and swing 6 here. And then we'll probably just put some creatures on the board. They're going to let it, they're going to take it? That's interesting. So the fact that they didn't, I'm going to go all out here because they did not play a spell. I am going to, believe it or not, Devastating Summons, like put 1,000,000 power on the board and say deal with it. Because there's 6, I think we're fine with this. They can go ahead and shoot one of our creatures or something, but man, we are just so far ahead right now. It's going to be hard to beat. They can't block to win. I don't... Oh, they're a Tarkus command. We can't cast anything, but we might as well swing. Okay. Do you have some kind of miracle spell? I guess they could save themselves right now if they had 2 bolts for... Would that even save them? Yeah, I guess it could. They go get a basic mountain and double bolt and then block. Okay, they're gonna block. That'll put them at 1. Yep, so there's 1 bolt. And there's the second bolt. So they're at 1. And we've got 2 creatures on the board. I mean, we're still at 15, so we're at a healthy life total. Any land lets us put it... Okay, so we won. Yeah, that was just... that kind of scared me. I went for the all-out play, but it ended up working. So, we're playing against Burn. So, Life Goes On definitely comes in. Thalia comes in. Lightning Helix comes in. And, I think Paths are probably alright. Yeah, I don't think we need anything else, right? Maybe 1 extra path. and then we take out some of our slower stuff, Flinthoof Boar. We can take out a Zergo, take out some of the Atarka's commands. Yeah, I think we can keep in a Zergo, take out an Atarka's command. Something like that. Yeah, that's fine. And this is a keepable hand. We don't have any of our explosive turn 2 or 3 plays, but we have a consistent stream of 1-drop creatures, which is sometimes just enough to win the match. So we've got a turn 1 Goblin Guide. Swings and reveals a Thalia. Okay. So we're just going to play a Goblin Guide of our own, actually, right? Or no, we'll play a Narnam Renegade. That makes it to where they're forced to get rid of our Renegade, actually. So we're going to fetch for a Stomping Ground. Play our Renegade. And then turn 2 we can play a Thalia and try to tax them on mana. I guess there's incentive in like going for a basic forest if to try to conserve life totals. Okay, so Lightning Helix, that's pretty good. We're in an awkward position right now, but luckily we get to just play Thalia here. Yeah, we're definitely getting a Sacred Foundry. The problem is that this, if they have land Searing Blaze, we're just like way behind, way behind. So maybe we just play Wild and the Cuddle Curdate Pass, and then that kind of invalidates their Goblin Guide, because now they have to have two bolts to kill each of our creatures in order to get through with the Goblin Guide. So if they do land Searing Blaze here, we were right in. Okay, so that's fine. Double bolt, sure. So they had to do that. They've got another Goblin Guide. Ugh. So they've got a nutty hand, and we reveal a Goblin Guide off the top. So I think we just have to play a guide of our own, and then pass potentially, and then eventually bolt. Well, we can just play another guide for here. We're just probably losing this. They just had an incredibly explosive hand, and we can't keep up with this. But we'll see what they've got. They've got their 4th land. That's good that we see this land play here. If they don't attack, wow, we're okay. So hopefully we stabilize here. So we want to play. Thalia is not that big of a game right now because they just have so much mana. They have so many live draws, is the problem. So we see Lightning Helix on top. That is very unfortunate to see. So we're going to go ahead and, I guess, cast maybe Burning Tree into Thalia. Yeah, that's fine. That forces them to. Well, we can't cast Burning Tree into Thalia. I guess we have to go Burning Tree into Goblin Guide, and then just leave it back for blocks. So we know they're drawing a. We know they're drawing a Helix. Oh, they have a Boros Charm, so we definitely lose. They already had a Boros Charm in hand, so yeah, they just had a nutty hand. That was crazy. That was an incredibly powerful hand. So now that we're on the play, I think we go a little less reactive. Take out a Path to Exile, bring back an Atarka's command, and just go from there. We're on the play, so we just want to be as aggressive as possible. We want to do what they just did to us. Ugh, and this is kind of just a really reactive hand. Unfortunately, it's got 3 lands. I don't know if I want to mulligan it, though. It's really bad if we don't draw into something good. But we can play a turn 1 Curdape, which just blocks their Goblin Guide or Monastery Swiftspear if they have it. So let's just keep it. So we have to go fetch for a stomping ground though. And then pass. So some great draws that we could get are like a Reckless Bushwhacker would be fine, and a Tarkus Command would be alright. Just more creatures would be great. We just want more creatures. A land would be like terrifying. Okay, that's fine. So now we're in a decent position where the problem is that, well, no, we're not. We're fine with this. Let's just we're just gonna get a basic forest, play an Armed Renegade, play a Goblin Guide, and swing out. They've got a Lava Spike on top, so they've got a lot of damage representing. They're at a virtual 7 because we have 2 bolts in hand, so that's something of note. They could potentially... Well, they can't die next turn. I guess if we draw like a Bushwhacker and they don't kill a creature, but they did kill a creature, so... Okay. We're still in a pretty good position here. Like, we're in a fairly decent position. Lightning Helix here would be problematic. Core Firewalker is very good. Yeah, that's pretty damn brutal. So I guess this is why you play Core Firewalkers, right? God, I don't know if we can beat that. Unfortunately, we had a good start, but this is just this just totally blocks our play. I should have played the tap Sacred Foundry, but that's all right. Yep, Grim Lavamancer. They're probably just going to run away with this here. This Core Firewalker is just going to completely invalidate us. And we're drawing a bunch of lands. So, yeah, this is probably just not going to go our way. Well, that's unfortunate. So, yeah, this Core Firewalker just alone, totally, and I mean, this is why you play Core Firewalker. Essentially, it's a Dragon Claw on a creature that has protection from all their removal. Like, Core Firewalker is stronger against us. Oh wow, that's actually not a bad draw. So, we can like bolt this Lavamancer. And then they'll use it to probably kill the Goblin Guide. That's the smart play at least. Yeah. Okay. So still not really doing anything here, but we can at least attempt it. Damn it, we're gonna try. Okay, and we're gonna swing out. They're probably... Oh, they're gonna let it... They're gonna double block? Sure. That's fine. We're gonna go ahead and bolt one of them. Sure. Okay. Alright, we're in top deck war. Alright. Oh wow. Oh wow, we have a path to exile. This could do it. We have to draw very hot. We have to draw very hot. Alright. Swing 4 and pass. We have to draw very hot. A devastating summons would be amazing right now. You know, Lightning Helix? That was a good draw too if they Lightning Helix us. Yep, that's pretty good. Sure. Alright, well done. So we're gonna swing here. Put them at 10. Oh. They're gonna fetch right now? Just getting all that stuff out of their deck, all that garbage. They're gonna go to 9. We're gonna play a Wild Nicodle. pass. Alright. What do you got for us? So, because it doesn't matter much between 6 and 5, we're going to go ahead and fetch. Get one of these out of our deck. Gotta land. So, we can swing 7 here, put them at 2. We're going to swing 5, put them at 4. This makes any 2 of our creatures lethal. And then we will pass. Alright, what do you got, opponent? They got a Searing Blaze. Oh, they did that to hopefully get another draw. They got a land. Oh, so we won! Oh my gosh, the timely Path to Exile for the Core Firewalker. Very lucky right there. So, sometimes it's better to be lucky than skilled, and that is essentially how this entire deck plays. So we went 3-1 in these little queues, and it was fun. I really like the deck. I don't think we need a wrap-up. I'll just talk about it here. I really enjoyed the deck, and it's a fun deck if you just want to, like, kind of play some mindless games and just bash people. Like, there's not a lot of like thinking through your steps in different lines. Like this deck is very straightforward, and it's like, you know, you're just there to draw the cards, play them out, like it's just fun. So yeah, again, this is not like an amazingly competitive deck. It's not that consistent, but it's fun, and I really enjoy it. So anyway, thanks for watching, and I had a good time.